Hello students, today we will learn loops in our programming, right? So before starting the loop, I want to give you a brief explanation. Why do we use loop and what is the necessity of using loop, right? So let us suppose we are dealing or we are computing a statement, suppose C equals to A plus B, or it might be D equals to E plus F followed by let us suppose G equals to I into H. These are the three statements. That is this is statement number 1, this is suppose statement number 2, and this is suppose statement number 3. So on compiling this particular statement, we will be getting our desired result, right? So let us suppose I want to print something. I want to print someone names. Let us world. I want to print this name. Now all this statement, whether it is a declarative statement or an arithmetic statement, or we want to print something, whatever may be. So for a single statement, if I write this one, that is print world, or if I write this one, that is C equals to A plus B, D equals to E plus F, G equals to I into H, whatever may be, if I write this for only one, it will be executing for once. If I write this statement for 2, it will be executing for 2. What I meant to say is that if I write this statement A plus B, so my compiler, that means my programming compiler, will run this statement for once, right? If I write this statement more than once, that is for 2, that is C equals to A plus B, it will also be compiling the same statement for 2 times, right? So what if, let us suppose I want to run a particular statement for more than once. What I mean to say is that I want to print this world, for more than once. The simplest way is that to write this particular statement in C++, that is cout world for 1, followed by cout world for another time, correct, followed by cout world for the third time. So after writing the same statement for 3 times, my compiler will be executing the same statement for 3 times. This is a very simplest way. Now what if I require to run this particular line or this chunk of code, that is my block of statement, for more than 100 times, or let us suppose more than 1000 times, or let us suppose I want to compute some arithmetic computation which requires at least 12 number of execution, because writing the same code for 3 times is easier, but writing the same code for 100 times, 1000 times, or 12 times is not that much easier for us. You have to write the same code for 100 times, you have to write the same code for 1000 times, whatever may be. Now to solve this particular problem, or to solve this particular we have a solution. That is, on the very beginning of my video I taught you about block of statement. You give a curly bracket over here, you close the curly bracket over here, and you write some blocks of statement. Like this is a single statement, if we collect both the statement, it will be a block of statement over here, right? So a block of statement. Now we will be using a tool over here. Now if this tool is instructed to execute for 10 or for 100 or for n number of times, then on executing this tool for n number of times, my block of statement, that means this one, my block of statement, will also execute for n number of times, right? My tool will execute for n number of times. If suppose my n is 3, then it will be the entire block of statement will execute 3 times. If my number of n is 4, then the block of statement will execute for 4 number of times. If suppose it is up to 10 or 100, then the block of statement will execute for 10 or 100 times. So this is the tool which actually used to execute the same sequence of statement or the same statement for more than one, right? Now this tool in our programming methodology we call it as loop. This tool is known as my loop. Now loop in Hindi we call it as Chakravyuh. That means to execute something more than once. बेटा आप तो चक्रव्यूह में फंस गए. This is the probable dialogue we use. Why is it so? Because you enter into a world, enter into a continuous process, right? So this tool is known as my loop.